We're looking forward to what should be a really interesting game with two evenly matched sides. So the ball comes free to Ollie Wines for the white team. Handballs towards Tommy.
Isn't it? It's showing
203 centimetres for him. And, of course, debuted in that emotional win in that last game of the year, Travis Boak's last game in round 24. Not many more out. We've got Mitch Georgiadis and Zach Butters. We're very proud. They're both representing Port Adelaide and their state, of course, in the State of Origin game tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And ball spills free. Jace Bergman picks it up well. Handball over the top to Joe Richards, who gives it back to Miles Bergman. Bergman chips into space. That ball will just trickle. The way this plays out, obviously, no injuries is the key. But are there certain things you're trying to look for, certain signs?
Yeah, look, it's probably just a continuation and a step up of our training that we've been doing. And yeah, we've picked two pretty even teams, to be able to compete against each other. We might.
Gold Coast in round 24 in that emotional win. So the ball spills free. Miles Bergman there wraps up a tackle, and the umpire says, "I will have it in
pre-season," and to be able to be effective in front of goal is going to be important for him.
Well, Truck, thanks for joining us, mate. Really appreciate giving some insight for our viewers. There's high energy and everyone's trying to get their hands on the footy, and kids' conditions are a little bit swirly, but all in all, the intent has been great. The intent to move the ball on quickly, you can see, has been evident. So, and good to see some players like, Joe Berry get his hands on the footy and look really good.
No, it's been great. Great to see good turnout here as well.
And in Cavallaro, handballs to Watkins. Watkins, speed of foot, finds Miles Bergman. Now, he's still 2 kicks from goal at least. Squares it wide, looks for Mead. Well, that was chaos. Hit him on the back of the head. And he's going to get a free kick, though, there. And that player I can't quite pick up. Is that Manny?
His ability to run, the way he covers the ground for a guy that's 204, 205 centimetres is really impressive. So, I know that.
Tight angle. Looks like he might be favouring the Czech side here. He is. And he's kicked it. For a minute I thought kicked it well, but very narrow, a bit skinny. And it's Miles Bergman, you would think. Was that a free kick? Umpire said no. Well defended. Moraes back to Bergman. Bergman tries to find space. Right foot check side. This would be miraculous. Almost impossible. And we can continue to roll on. Boundary throw in. Sweet palms it down. Bergman, tough tackle there on Brody. Well done. Richards finds the ball again. Short ball. A little bit too short. Just a little bit inaccurate. So Josh Ly's got it for the team in black. Kicks it towards the boundary line. That's a front on free kick against Miles Bergman. No doubt about that. And the relieving free kick will
down at Alberton a couple of years ago we got to open the facility up for the first time.
Yep.
A little bit more difficult tonight just because we've got the redevelopment after tonight. Players hang around, autograph signings with all the kids and the families. And again, it's great to see so many kids and families here. So really nice.
Tonight, obviously, he's part of his conditioning work, which is great to see him still involved, Richo.
Yeah, hopefully get some minutes next week in the scrimmage again.
Well done there, though. Sweet's got it out. They're going to try and get out of the defensive 50, but they can't. Good pressure by Bergman, and wraps him up, and there'll be a ball up right on the paint there, 50 metres out. Handful. Be very proud of that, wearing that famous number 1 Guernsey. The ball ends up now with Bergman on the wing. Forward handball to Tommy A. Tries to buy some time.
Across from Centrals as one of the SNFL leadership players a couple of years ago. Played a reasonable amount of state footy as well, and has really spent a lot of time in the AFL program and training, and richly deserved the leadership opportunity to lead the Magpies, and as you said, wear the tradition.
Have you reached out to Ivan?
Yeah, I reached out straight away. I know the feeling that he's going through at the moment, and he's probably one of the most professional athletes and people that I've met. He takes good care of his body and does everything right, and then something like that happens, which is
that you tell, and it's just so powerful, Pep, in terms of the way you find a way, brother, to get through, and your setbacks with your home. We're enjoying it, bringing it to you. Mind you, it is gusty. I'm a little bit nervous up here on the scaffolding, but hopefully we can just get through, Pep, the next 25 minutes or so. So umpire says holding the ball, I think, in the thigh, both knee and thigh connected. Meanwhile, Miles Bergman through the midfield kicks over the top towards Zaddo. If Zaddo you obviously have special ways, and don't reveal it on air, but there are obviously game styles to go through that you Josh would want both teams to play in this scenario?
Yeah. So we go through a lot of scenarios like this throughout the whole of pre-season. So the boys know what they have to do, and I can't give away too much.
No, don't.
But